amazing.
Welcome everybody to episode...
Oh, we're reaching for each other.
Oh.
Welcome everybody to episode 10. Joe and I are married.
We got married in the last one.
Did you just scratch your nose on the mic?
I had to itch my nose. I give you little nuzzies.
Sniffies.
Oh, episode 10, you get your little sniffies.
They're back.
They're back. The sniffies are back.
I can't believe we forgot the sniffies. How does it feel? 10 episodes in.
We're a decade of podcast old. And you know what? I've never wanted Botox more. It aged me, people. I just looked into the camera when I said that.
It aged me, people.
I just broke the fourth wall. It aged me. Oh, I don't like that.
Looking for a little bit of lift.
So we're just going to get right into it.
Sure. Well, let me just say a quick thank you real fast to everyone who's been listening up until episode 10.
Thank you guys so much for the feedback on our Patreon as well. We did ask a question on there. We're going to use that and make some fun stuff coming up. So appreciate you guys so much for that and sticking with us. Thank you for letting us do this.
Have you ever watched videos of chemical reactions?
Not like because I looked it up, but yes, I've seen it.
I have been addicted. Addicted to that.
Ooh, that one's sick. What'd you call it? Splash video? Or the smudge video or whatever?
Oh, sludge video.
Sludge video. It's like those videos of like Subway surfers and, you know, like
cutting soap and like, yeah. I happened upon one on Reddit and then I was like watching it and I didn't realize I'd been watching it for like 2.5 minutes just to see, because it takes time. Some of them take time. Some of them are instant.
Explosions?
Some of them explode instantly. I saw this one of like this really thick copper wire and they dipped it in like a silver nitrate solution and it puffed out. It looked like
a pool noodle?
That'd be interesting.
That's how they make pool noodles.
That's how. It's copper and silver nitrate. You'd never know.
You'd never know. And
then when they do that, it only costs 10 cents or whatever.
Yeah.
Pool noodles are probably like, with inflation, those are probably
Did you just
$10.
complain about the price of pool noodles publicly?
Actually, wait, there's a joke there. The price of pool toys has gone up so much. Must be inflation.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Slide me some.
Yeah,
Go up top with it.
We got it.
Oh, hit me sideways with it. Talk about chemical reaction.
It goes
slap, slap, pop, oop, explode. And then, underappreciated, when you go pop, pop with a handshake with somebody and you bump it and you explode, come back and try to reverse the noise.
Yeah.
You
explode and then you reverse time.
Yeah, do some like Marvel sci-fi movie stuff. So it's like,
and then you
no, that's what LeBron and Dwayne Wade did during the finals in basketball. Tap, tap, tap. When they pick up the ball backwards, they do warm-ups again. This is underappreciated because it's kind of, I wouldn't say embarrassing, but it's of the time period.
Basketball team flash mob?
No, worse. So Mark Cuban, during one of the All-Star games, Mark Cuban went out to like argue with the ref, and then he like stopped mid-yell, and then the entire audience did, and including the players, did the mannequin challenge. Oh, and they didn't know, like, when it was over, no one knew to laugh or, like, to kind of just smile. Like, how do you come out of a mannequin challenge? Like...
You clap.
You clap? That's like someone doing the Macarena in, like, the 80s. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to look back on the video and be like, they really thought this was something, huh?
The Macarena's 90s, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're the keeper of all... You're the archivist.
Okay. So there was this really cool copper wire that got put into silver nitrate and it like puffed out like powder. Like it dissolved into like this like crystallized thing. It was crazy. Just seeing how matter can change so quickly before your eyes is so addicting to watch.
It's crazy to think that there's somebody in a lab right now. I guess I think of that Breaking Bad episode where he's like, is this ranch and French dressing?
Oh, yeah.
Call it French. And he like dips it. And I'm like, there is someone in a lab making ketchup right now, like a different tasting ketchup.
Yeah, and that was my dream job.
My great-grandmother actually did that. My great-grandmother was an ice cream tester.
My hero.
Yeah.
My idol.
So if you guys don't know, Regal Joe is actually her name. I got the name because she gave me, right before she passed away, her 1990 Buick Regal, which she was legally blind by the time she got the car anyway, so it didn't have any miles on it. Because she loved that car so much, the license plate was a vanity license plate and said Regal Joe, because it was a 1990 Buick Regal, and her name was Mary Jo. I'm named after her. Everyone thought that the license plate was for me. Like, I got a vanity plate for myself. So everyone called me Regal Joe, when really it was hers. And she was really funny. Right before she passed away, my grandma tried to give her water, and she grabbed her glass of water and she poured it into the plants next to her and looked me in the eyes and said, "Can you give me a root beer?" And I went to her closet, and she's from the Depression era, so there's just an unbelievable amount of root beer and tinfoil.
She's stocked up on it.
Yeah, so it was like insane. And we're talking Barks mugs. We had different, all kinds of it. Diet, not diet. Like, it was great. Like, she had every flavor of root beer, or every brand of root beer.
She's like, in the next Depression, I'm going to have variety.
She goes, the only thing I missed about the last one was I didn't have root beer the whole time. That's what I'm going to bring into this one. That's the story of why I'm Regal Joe.
And she was an ice cream tester.
She was an ice cream tester. Yeah.
Capping off the chemical reactions.
Yeah.
I highly suggest, if you're looking for some sludge to watch, but it's kind of educational sludge.
Ooh.
Hey.
Feel good sludge.
Wonder appreciated.
Sludge without the guilt.
Guilt-free sludge. You can enjoy your sludge guilt-free with Diet Sludge.
I've been holding in saying Jesse for about 5 minutes now, and I want to let you know it kind of hurt the back of my eyes. We have to make Diet Sludge content. That was a little Batman.
That was Batman.
It's more there's more in it, but don't be Homer.
But no dough.
Yeah. Little bit of dough in my life and a little bit of Jesse all night long.
Oh my God, no! A little bit of Alfred.
A little bit of Alfred in my life. A little bit of dough all night long. A little bit of Jesse is all I need. I could do a great Christian Bale 2 times a year.
It's like before bed. Joe turns around to me when he gets sleepy. He turns over to me and he's like, "You mean that, Alfred?"
You're wasting my time, Alfred. Mr. Wayne. Alfred. Alfred. Oh, damn it. I can't do it, man.
Master Wayne.
I'm trying to think of, like, if you try American Psycho, you can get there closer. So it's like, card stock. Yeah, he's here. No, he's not Sans. He's here.
That's McConaughey.
Alfred, we gotta get Merv. Master Wayne. Murph is from a different movie that I'm also in. I just realized he's also in that movie. I don't want to hear this anymore, Alfred. Oh, we're somewhere over here.
Yeah.
I don't got time for that, Alfred. No Italian. Keep it here. Master Wayne, you got all the time in the world. No, I don't. You see, I don't have time for that, Alfred. There it is, Alfred. That's all I need. A little Master Wayne. Ooh, no. Master Wayne! Hey, what are you doing, Mr. Wayne? He's one of these guys. He's a wise guy, okay? Okay, so for this segment, I have a list of songs that are by celebrities that you wouldn't imagine have music. So these, yes, I know Aubrey would love this.
Oh my God, yes!
So I'm going to make this a game. Little game time for you.
Game!
So I'm going to play a bit of the song, and you're going to guess who the celebrity is. A lot of these are not obvious. I'm just letting you know. They're very, very not obvious, and that's on purpose. Okay?
Joe.
I know.
Gotta tell you, you're my husband.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. These are, wow. If you're really struggling, then I'll give you a hint, but.
Okay.
First one.
Buzzing in.
Who do you think that is?
Ryan Gosling.
Yes. Good job. Wow. Nice. 1 down. Did you know he made music?
No, but I know that he sang in that style for Blue Valentine.
Wow.
Is that from Blue Valentine?
No, it's his band called Dead Man's Bones. So it's him and one other guy. He gets everything he wants. We can giggle at that. That's Wonder Appreciate. Can we be Wonder Appreciated about that?
Dead Man's Bones.
Dead Man's Bones.
We gotta go see my brother's band, Dead Man's Bones.
Yeah.
It's like so silly.
I had a skateboard team that I made up called RIP. It was like Rest in Peace.
Yeah,
but it's like
it's very
that's the same vibe. Also,
vibe.
it doesn't help that the font choice is like monster movie.
Oh,
like,
okay. But
So,
that doesn't fit the style of music. Interesting combination.
I think you wonder appreciated
Wonder
combination.
appreciated.
Okay, next. Here we go. This is the next one.
Is that Chris Rock?
That's your guess?
Is that Chris Rock?
You're not that far off. Dude, you're so good at this.
Who is that?
Not Chris Rock, but someone else who's similar in career.
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Nice. Wow.
Nice.
2 for 2 off. Way to go. I'm actually proud of you. Next.
I know this song, but I don't know who sings it. That was Chris Rock.
No.
Dang it. Who is it?
Last guess.
I know that song. Everyone sings that.
3,
let me
2,
be
1.
myself.
Eddie Murphy again.
Ah.
And you guessed Chris Rock again. Next one.
Mr. Murphy? It's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. I didn't know he said Murphy in there. Damn it. But it's Eddie Murphy again. I give you 3 Eddie Murphys in a row.
Totally different genres. I love this game, by the way.
I hope you're playing along. All right, next one. This is where the list starts getting wackadoodle.
Okay, I'm ready. I love wackadoodle.
So Aubrey's doing pretty good so far. So this one isn't this person singing, but this person did release this album under their name, and it's just them talking over other people playing music.
Okay, so it's spoken word?
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
It's the Queen of England.
Some trees and marmalade skies.
This is him singing it, never mind.
Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
He said, I'm gonna do.
He said, I can't sing, but I want to be involved with music as close as you can without singing.
That's creative.
Which I'm going to tell you right now is super underappreciated, and I love someone who did that.
Is it an actor I definitely know?
Yes. I wouldn't say you love him, but you know him for sure. I think everybody knows him.
Clearly, like from the 70s and 80s.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What? Who would do something like this?
When I tell you, you'll be like, yeah.
Is he known for doing very experimental stuff?
Absolutely. Not it's very experimental stuff, but he's known for being like cheesy, corny, interesting. Like he's known for embracing who he is.
I give up.
William Shatner. This is, of course it is. First of all, of course it is. Don't act like you don't know. Like that's exactly who you in your mind picture doing this.
Of course.
A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. And
he just really wanted to be
ding dong,
involved.
ding. He's like, kind of make it Star Trek too, so people know I'm still involved in that. Look at that album cover, though.
That's a cool album cover.
Wow. I'll
You
put
guys
the
got to check that out.
It also says on the album, Captain Kirk of Star Trek, which, by the way, he was so famous at that time. It's like, who in the world's going to be like,
who's William Shatner?
wait, William Shatner? How do I recognize that name?
When are we getting Speak Now Shatner's version?
Also, here's one more from Shatner.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight.
It sounds like AI Shatner. He's just in the booth, just looking so... he's got a mirror on him the whole time. He's like, free flight. He's absolutely drunk.
He's looking in the mirror.
This is exact. If you want to know what I sound like singing karaoke, it sounds exactly like William Shatner's version of any song. Seeking Major Tom. This has to be a bit. Like, I feel stupid.
Maybe it is.
It's got to be a bit. Wonder appreciated his creativity and his love for music and finding a way to involve himself. I honestly I'm actually impressed that he was like, I'm going to find a way.
He's like, I can't sing, but I'm going to cover this.
Yeah, I could just imagine him going through his like iPod. At this time, it was an iPod Nano. That's what it looked like at that time. So like going through his iPod Nano and just being
That's
like,
from like early 2000s?
2011.
That's from 2011?
This is from 2011. He's got a bunch of them, by the way. This isn't like, I mean, he's got, is this Iron Man, the Iron Man? Oh my God. No, that's not Shatner.
He just put the song.
He's also... Okay, this one's not me, but you got like this song's sick.
You
guys gotta get this one going. He has Bohemian Rhapsody. Let's go ahead and do that one.
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide? escape from reality.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god!
That's like so
No
theater kid of
escape
him.
from reality.
That's so theater kid.
Dude.
That version, imagine playing that version. Well, where would you ever play Bohemian Rhapsody, I guess?
Where would you, both of those things, I don't know what would happen. I've never listened to Bohemian Rhapsody by myself outside of like a pub.
You
like,
haven't? I karaoke it all the time.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Then I get 3 songs in one. I wonder appreciate it.
So if you ever catch LA traffic, you hear someone next to you just absolutely ripping Bohemian Rhapsody at the top of her lungs, it's probably Ob.
Actually, I was singing in the car really, really intensely once, and there was a kid in the back seat of the car next to me that was filming me and laughing. So embarrassing.
To get that footage, wow. I'm obsessed with the concept of like a kid actually getting somebody, like goofing on them. The thing about that though is like kids nowadays will just put it on TikTok. Like back then it was like,
Yeah.
I have this video on my camcorder or whatever. And you know, cause I'm 100 years old, by the way, and I just said camcorder. So when you see a little kid filming you, you can guarantee it's going on their social media.
Yeah, I know.
Which means
so
there actually is a video of you out there
Yeah.
somewhere singing, and some
Yes.
kids like, this is gonna get. What if it has like 10 million views? And you don't even know about it.
Oh my god.
Fail compilation,
I'm in a fail blog.
fail blog. I'm not sure if I want to go into the other ones, or we just speed round.
Yeah,
them?
speed round them. Speed round 'em.
Okay,
Buonanotte e buon riposo.
so it's a song, and then it ends with a speech every single time. It ends with a speech essentially every single time.
Some
And
speech from.
so listen, fun, kind of like little journey rock, right? Right.
Anzi, poi so.
Okay.
Why is it
Go on.
recorded on a password journal?
I want you to guess who put these songs under his name.
Is that him talking?
Yes. 3, 2.
I don't know anyone that old.
Pope Francis. Pope Francis has an album where he just puts music over him, like his bars, essentially.
I'm just like blown away. This like he didn't do that.
Well, I mean, it's interesting to think that there's a marketing team, though.
Interesting. I wonder if they're like, we want to take a little bit of all this stuff from secular music and then involve the Pope into it, so you can listen to all types of music guilt-free because you know that it's the Pope.
Let's give you a rock instrumental, and at the end, we're going to be a taste of religion. Isn't that interesting?
Very interesting.
I think it's underappreciated for one reason, and that's someone finding a way to incorporate music without being a musician. Okay, next.
I love a
He's
seagull intro.
singing. He's singing.
Oh, I've heard this song.
Probably a cover.
It's a
then.
cover.
Okay.
Mel Gibson.
Bruce Willis. Very close. That was Bruce Willis you just heard.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, so apparently he had a whole like marketing thing where he was going to be like Footloose Kevin Bacon, like they were trying to turn him into that.
That sounds like a passion project.
Look at this poster though. I mean, that's like
Oh my gosh.
just looks at the cover and just gets all flustered.
It's Bruce Willis. Come on.
I can see how I kind of look like Bruce Willis in this.
Yeah, baby.
This one's fun and cute. He's singing.
Mike Tyson?
No, but very close in terms of like vibe, but cheesier, cornier.
Cornier.
Mr. T. I can't believe you didn't get that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Mr. T. This one's interesting.
This was like my era.
Yes.
This is like something
This
I
is
would
2008.
This is something I would have found online
Yes.
because I actually used to listen to Jason Schwartzman's band. Is it Jason Schwartzman? Why can I not say his name?
No, you're way off on this one. I'm so happy.
Wait.
Give you one more little taste.
Oh, it's a woman. Is it Natalie Portman?
You are so close every time.
Mila Kunis?
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I forgot she was in a band.
This is a new one.
We were underwater, drowning in us. I got a feeling.
God, that could be anybody.
Newer actress.
Can't even think of any actresses.
Just guess. You're gonna have to just guess. You're not gonna get it.
I really want to get it right.
No chance. No chance.
No
You're getting this
chance?
one right. No.
Haley Steinfeld.
It is. You gotta be kidding me. I said no chance just to hurry you up, and you dropped it right on my head. That was major props to you.
I love games. Wonder appreciated.
Yeah.
Feeling. I would say it's a little wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Earning your sleep. You know those days when you go to bed and you're exhausted in a good way because your day was filled with a really long hike or going to a theme park or going to the beach and it's sunny outside and, or like just exploring with your friends.
Productive mentally, creatively fulfilled, and physically exhausted. All of those together. And then you go into bed and you're like, I'm gonna shut this bad boy down.
Yes.
That's nice.
And you get into your bed and it's the best feeling on earth because your body is so tired.
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, I worked all day. You know, like that's a different kind of sleep. And a lot of the times when that happens, I can't fall asleep.
A lot of times when that's the conversation, you normally have work in the morning too.
Yeah.
Anytime someone's like, oh, I worked all day, it's not over. No. Whatever job you're doing where that's the vibe,
Yes.
it's not over.
Right.
It's going to happen again. But I'm talking about like going to Disneyland or something and you're walking
Yes.
around all day and you don't realize that you just ran miles.
Oh my gosh, you check your steps? It's like
Who doesn't check their steps?
15,000 steps?
It is. I think that whole thing is propaganda just to get people to buy more corn dogs. Every single person in line that has a little Apple Watch in one of those like, you know, little snack bars, they look and they go, huh, I can splurge a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
I ran 17 miles today.
Just that feeling of going to bed and it's not hard to fall asleep because you're so tired, but your body is tired in such a good way. It's almost like after a good workout, but having that being all day, you never get better sleep than on those days. It's like when you were younger and it was summertime and you were just out biking all day with your friends. You know what I'm saying?
I never had sleep issues when I was younger.
I know.
Ever.
Because we were so physically active all the time.
I would only not be able to go to bed if there was obviously a school trip the next day because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to sit in the back and it's going to be crazy because everyone's going to be happy. I feel like a lot of my sleep issues, because I do have some sleep issues. I have friends that actually have like real diagnosed sleep issues, so I'm not going to claim anything here. But I have trouble sleeping sometimes, like a normal amount of that. It's normally tied to the fact that I don't feel fulfilled in some way. It's normally like I didn't get enough work done, or I didn't exercise at all, or it's like I have to hit both of those things to be satisfied.
And I love the feeling more than anything of like being sun tired. That is like...
That's a good feeling.
Having a sun sleep when you've been in the sun all day and
Yeah.
you're exhausted because of the sunshine. Maybe your stomach hurts from laughing because you've been with your friends for so long and you just fall asleep so easily because you earned that sleep.
I have had this happen to me multiple times. Buddies of mine, you can attest, whoever's listening to this. I'll stay up until like, 2 or 3 in the morning, just absolutely goofing and gaffing with somebody. And it'll get to the point where we actually go to exhaustion because we've laughed so much to where we actually don't have enough energy in us to even make one more bit. We can't even do it. Like, we've actually exhausted, not just the bits, but we've exhausted our mental capacity to keep up with one another up until this hour of the night. Because I put up a good fight. Like, if you're gonna intrigue me in conversation at midnight, you got better be prepared to stay for a minute. The next one is a quick, silly one, and I love this so much, and not enough people think this is funny. I feel like this one clip is really wonder appreciated, and you're gonna be like, Joe, this is from a movie that's like $1 zillion. Of course, this isn't wonder appreciated, but you know what? No, the context of this is 100% wonder appreciated, and people don't give this enough credit for being so funny. They just think of it as face value and they think of it as normal. But sometimes I watch movies and think of it from the writer's perspective and be like, if this wasn't these characters saying it, you just read this, is this also really funny? And if the answer is yes, it makes it even funnier sometimes.
Hey, that's why we have the worth the hype category.
This is a worth a hype category.
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it the Toy Story scene?
Exactly. So if you know me, you know that my favorite movie is Toy Story.
Yeah.
And you know that I think Toy Story is in the realm, if not the funniest movie of all time, in my opinion, in at least the top 10 funniest movies ever made. And I will go to bat so hard. Don't be like, well, Buster Keaton, I don't care. No, I mean, like, give me raw comedy in a place that wasn't supposed to be funny. These guys wrote the best script for just through and through comedy. And everyone knows Toy Story as being this heartfelt, like loving thing, but people don't realize how insanely funny it is for never being done before, by the way. The first ever fully computer animated movie. And it was also hilarious. What like a Wizard of Oz effect is that? It's like the first Technicolor movie, or, you know, that technique of coloring a movie. And it also just happens to be like, and timelessly, like, insanely fun to watch forever. You can turn Wizard of Oz in front of a kid right now. He's still gonna love it as much as kids in that time period did. Toy Story is that for me. So, okay, here's the scene. Buzz and Woody are underneath a truck because I'm just going to say these and it sounds so much fun. I can't even keep it in. It's so funny. Woody pretty much tried to murk Buzz because he's jealous. He threw him out of a window, regrets it. Woody now has to work with this guy who doesn't understand he's not a space ranger and hasn't come to yet. Like he hasn't had a toy enlightenment. So like he's struggling with communicating with this guy, has to get back home and also internally struggling with what he just did and how his friends think of him. And Woody is taking out his frustration of all of that on Buzz right now, which is a guy he basically can't communicate with because he's not even on the same plane of existence as him. That's what's happening in Toy Story, okay?
Yeah,
everyone
it's
doesn't.
so good.
So this is the scene. I just love just this one. These words, okay?
Shut up! Just shut up, you idiot! Sheriff, this is no time to panic. This is the perfect time to panic. I'm lost, Andy is gone. They're gonna move from their house in 2 days and it's all your fault!
My fault? If you hadn't pushed me out of the window in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you hadn't shown up your stupid little cardboard spaceship and taken away everything that was important to me.
Don't talk to me about it.
Okay.
Shut up, you
The
idiot.
first line of this, by the way, this is a movie for children, and he goes, shut up, you idiot. He's looking at him like, what, you're an idiot. You're not even you're not even a person. You're an idiot. You're not a toy like me. You're not thinking like me. You're stupid.
Also, I'm picturing Tom Hanks in the booth, like giving 150%.
150%. There's nothing like this. Even to this day, there still isn't anything like this. I guess Spider-Verse kind of has some of that humor. Woody is calling him an idiot. And this is my favorite part.
Because of you, the security of this entire universe is in jeopardy.
What? What are you talking about?
Right now, poised at the edge of the galaxy.
Woody looks at him and goes, what? What are you talking about?
And the way he's animated is hilarious.
He's just losing his, and you know what? I'm talking about like your grandma.
You are.
How your grandma's like, and Woody just loses his mind.
My grandma talks about the Avengers like she was there during their conversations. And
Did we not talk about that on stream yet?
We didn't.
Or on pod yet? No?
No.
Okay. She talks about him as from the perspective of like a steady cam found footage. Like she thinks it's like a vlog. Like the way she's like, and Captain America's just looking at him like, what are you doing? And Cap, he's pissed. And he's pissed. And it like calls him Cap and like and Tony
She loves the Avengers.
And Tony's just going off, blabbing, and you can just see Thor in the background going, I'm out of here.
Like those are her friends.
Like her friend, yeah.
She's telling me about her Red Hats dinner.
Yeah, this is a dinner she had. And then, of course, he goes, you are a toy! Yeah, but my favorite part of that is actually when he goes, what? What are you talking about? I've never done this, but I really like the concept of commenting first on a Mr. Beast video from 3 days ago. I've never done it, but I just want to let you know that I think that's funny. If anyone's ever done that. Just being like late enough for someone could have like their computer may not have loaded or something. Like and not.
It still shows 0 views.
Yeah, like somebody like being the character that someone genuinely thought they were close enough to first, but there's like 800,000 comments in the first like 2 hours or whatever it is normally.
Yeah.
Because it's its own ecosystem. Like you can advertise on there. Like
oh my gosh.
There's so many people in that comment section. You might as well mark it.
I can see that being like a meme. Like that's the caption, like me commenting first on a Mr. Beast video from 3 days ago, and then like put.
Well, it's the guy. Baby, don't hurt me. The Chad, this Giga Chad dude, the new one.
Is that what you're doing when you're doing that though? I feel like it'd have to be someone clueless.
No, it'd be like he thinks he's sick. Whoever's clueless thinks they're dope for doing like someone who actually thinks they commented first. Yeah. Someone who's confident they commented first on a Mr. Beast video.
Yeah, true.
Baby, don't hurt me. That's the same vibe. Someone's got to make that a little meme. Someone in the community, please. Just. So me and Aubrey do this a lot.
of joys.
So let's say you have like a Wetzel pretzel, package and you throw it away, right?
Yeah.
20 minutes later, you're walking in the mall and see it on the ground. You're like, that was
my
me
God.
running away in a different timeline. Like just mentally having fun with the concept of like, there's some, like that was you when you weren't done with the thing. So you ended up having to run, like thinking this is a crime scene. Like you had to scurry.
That
It's
was
really
you
fun.
from another universe saving you from now.
Yeah.
The villain's coming your way, and then you, like, from another timeline, just got him.
Yeah.
But he left the Wetzel pretzel
So he
wrapper.
left the Wetzel pretzel wrapper and I just walked over it like it was nothing. So thank you, me from a different
Fun.
timeline. Just
That's fun.
Saying thank you from another timeline. Because it's likely if you were in another timeline and you got to this timeline for some reason, some multiverse thing, you would be saving you the whole time. I wouldn't be like, no, this is where I accidentally lost $100 on the bus and fell out of my pocket. So I'm going to put that back in my pocket. Forget saving the world.
That's kind of a theory that, like, the reason we don't know about time travel is because a lot of people will say, oh, well, if there was time travel, we would know about it because someone would travel back to our time. But then there's another theory that, like, no, it's because they're trying to preserve this timeline. So they would do things in secret around us.
I'm just going to do a wonder appreciated prediction. I have no information about this, so you cannot claim I knew about this. There will be a Scooby-Doo multiverse movie, no question about it. I know that was one of your ideas. You go on like a quest with.
Okay, let me tell it real
go ahead,
fast.
sell it.
So basically, it's an immersive experience, and it takes place in a big like state park, right? And you get split into groups, and each of you are matched with a mystery ink.
Yeah.
And they're all from a different time period. So like somebody gets the 1920s mystery inks, and someone will get like a 70s mystery ink, which is like the classic one from the cartoon. And then someone will get like a modern day. And then throughout the experience, you're solving a mystery, and then the time warp happens. And then you end up in the center of the park with all the different Scooby-Doo mystery ink gangs.
And then there's all the bad guys who are all from different time periods too, right?
And then you all have to work together with the puzzles that you've solved so far, and they all like fit together to make like one thing that solves the mystery.
And I'm telling you people right now, it's a great idea, and I still love it, by the way, but I'm telling you people right now, I'm calling it. There will be a Scooby-Doo multiverse movie, because that movie was too successful in the early 2000s, and it's right about time where they make another multiverse thing, because those are cash cows. They make another multiverse thing, and it's bringing back Matthew Lillard. I'm sure they're working out somehow to bring him back. I just want to put it out publicly.
Wonder appreciated predictions.
Dictionated.
Wonder dictions. Wonder appreciated app.
Nice.
There's this app called the Forest app, and it's a browser extension. Basically, you plant a tree.
Yeah, I know this one.
You know this one.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And you put the certain websites that you're allowed to go on. So like if you want to stay very productive, if you're trying to work, get something done, get your schoolwork done, anything like that, you put in the websites that you're allowed to go on. And if you continue and spend that time period on those sites, your tree will grow.
Yeah.
And if you stray from it, your tree will die. And if you finish your tree, the company plants a real tree.
Let's go.
Yeah. So you stay productive and
Plant a tree.
plant a tree. And this is not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Fantastic. They should be. That's like a perfect sponsor
I know,
for us.
right? I think I want to make this like a normal segment where if we find something that's really helpful or wonder appreciated apps wise, because I feel like we never really talked about like apps like that.
Where do you find a good for you app other than obviously Headspace and Calm and stuff, right?
Headspace is awesome.
Well, everyone knows about Headspace. That one's like, that's a crazy, fantastic app.
I accidentally bought a year of Headspace, and
It's the best accidental purchase you've made in a long time.
I was like, Joe, I accidentally bought Headspace and it was $69.99 or something. I was like, oh no. And he was like, you just better get like good use out of it. Like, hey, why not use it? And I have been using it every single night.
Literally every night. She can't fall asleep without it now.
I can't fall asleep without it. I have one of those masks. That's kind of wonder appreciated. These are kind of fun. Joe's mom got me this sleep mask that has little speakers in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been going to Raindrop Soaps every night.
Every night.
Helen, my queen Helen. Welcome to Raindrop Soaps.
Welcome to Raindrop Soaps, Mr. Wayne. Alfred, I don't have time for this. Mr. Wayne, you gotta go to bed.
He's giving him a live sleep cast.
Alfred. Yeah, it's a stream. This is a Twitch stream. It's a kick stream.
A kick stream.
Joe's modern.
Oh my gosh. It's Alfred and Bruce Wayne on Be Real.
On Be Real. Perfectly transitions into our sponsor for today, which is our Patreon. Love you guys very much, and we really do appreciate all the patrons we got. And we got a bunch
been growing,
now. It's been growing like crazy. So we want to let you guys know that we really appreciate that. Join all the Discord chats. They're great. We do live streams, and we also do vlogs on there. And be ready for some more stuff that's going to be put on the Patreon, because it's always growing and changing. And we love that you guys give us a space to at least explore things, which is something I don't talk about enough, which is you guys being a part of the Patreon allows us to try things. And that's something that you guys don't even realize you do. We try a lot of fun stuff, and we like to experiment with different formats, and because you guys are always there supporting.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you guys for that. Because of your support, we are cooking up a lot of different fun stuff for you guys. Stuff we're putting on the YouTube channel, and we're trying to do the best we can with keeping the podcast going. But we are going to slow down like the posting consistency of the podcast. It's looking like it'll probably be every other week now, but we're trying to put in between those weeks some new stuff on the YouTube channel. We really appreciate you guys for sticking with it and being patient and following us to do other things. So, but we're doing stuff for you. Like, we're just know that the frequency is slowing because we want to make more content. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for being around, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Extra special thank you to our top tier patrons, Elliot West,
Vic,
Kimmy Shields,
Chili Dog,
Anna Cantu,
Aaliyah Athman,
May,
Benjamin Samuels,
Devin Holloman,
MP Chiefs Cheevers,
Jasmine May With,
Guillermo,
Lindsay,
Delia Joe,
Nick Senia,
Lee Mayhew,
Noel Niemeyer,
and Explora Nora. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you. Trust us. We really do. Trust us. Trust it.